What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here, and we're going to be going over some landing page tips. So, we're mainly just going to focus on one that I don't really see a lot of people do. So, to give you guys some examples here, I put up one of my link breaker accounts, and for this account right here, we got 92,000, in the last couple months here, or the last year here on smartphone, and we got about 8,000 on desktop. So what a lot of people do, like this is like one of my accounts where I mainly focus on like mobile and stuff. But like in general, what a lot of people do is let's say you got 8,000 clicks on desktop and you get like 400 conversions. And let's say you get 8,000 clicks with smartphone and you get, I don't know, let's just say like 3,000 conversions, right? People instantly cut the desktop traffic. Now they don't even know. Like, I mean, sure, we know that the desktop traffic isn't doing good with that particular landing page. See, that's the thing, guys, right? If you're sending a lot of people to the smartphone, to a landing page, it might be working fantastic, or vice versa. It might be working really good on the desktop, doing really shitty on the smartphone. Might be doing really good on the smartphone, doing really shitty on the desktop. So what you do is you make two different landing pages, guys. Like if it's not working like at all, I mean like the numbers are horrible. What you do is you start sending people to traffic on your different landing page. Like to give you guys an example, let's say we was going to one of the YouTube channels, blah blah blah. So this would be your landing page, of course, and then you're gonna go to your smart targeting, and then wherever you want them to come from, or it doesn't matter if it's any country, and then if they're on like let's say Mac, right? And then you want them to go to this landing page instead, right? So if we go over here, so alright, let's just make any little thing right here. Alright, so once you got all this stuff built out here, so obviously you're gonna need to test a few different landing pages and whatnot. But I mean, like if it's just doing horrible, guys, like literally just complete trash, that like something like even just changing the header is probably not even gonna fix it, right? Then you have to change the entire thing. So let's just say this was our landing page right here. And then you can also go to the mobile editor. Make sure you always go to the mobile editor, guys. Super important to change it and make it the correct sizes and stuff like that. All right, so let's say we do all of that. Boom. Boom. All right. So something that simple can change everything up completely because a lot of people won't like go through and actually do that or whatnot, set all that up. Normally it's done for you or whatever, but sometimes it's just it is what it is. And so you set that up, and then if it's like it's not working, then or people like, oh, you got a lot of people going to mobile, and you never even went to your own website with mobile, then you don't even know if the how it looks on there. You always want to make sure you check out and make sure it's working fantastically on mobile as well. But I got a little sidetracked there. But what you do is once you put in let's say this was like, let's just change this to landing page one, right? Desktop. So if we have that landing page one desktop, then we would send these people to blah 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 .com/desktop or whatever it is, or test one, however you do your stuff or whatnot, and then you have that for Mac, right? And then you do the same thing for Windows. Anytime somebody comes for Windows, they'll send it to the direct traffic over there, and then again, there you go. Now you could also do desktop just like this. If you like, personally, I like to like set everything apart. So I mean, if you want to, you can just have it straight up where any operating system and just desktop, and they go to this page right here. If they're on like I said, I just like to have things different though. That's just me. So I like to have mine on Mac. They're coming from Mac. They'll come here. I can just test everything out, see how many clicks I'm getting from Mac, how many conversions I'm getting from Mac, if it's doing better than Windows, because then you can start sending that traffic. Let's say Windows is just like doing horrible with this offer, like in general. Now, instead of sending them to a landing page, like you can send them to a different offer in the same niche, right? So then you can literally just start breaking this down and breaking it down and breaking it down. Let's say people from BlackBerry. Like I don't even know if BlackBerry is still around, but like let's say people from BlackBerry were coming and they like doing real horrible as well, you can send them over to another offer. And let's say people in iOS, was doing fantastic, and then you want to send them to a specially new tested out landing page, and then and so on and so on and so on. Like for Android, same thing. Let's say it's doing fantastic, send it to another page, and that's what you guys want to do. You want to go through and like literally test it. This is all being a marketer is, guys, just testing shit out, right? A lot of people don't test. They don't want to test. They don't want to go through the training. They don't want to go through, like, a lot of people just don't want to do shit. Like, everybody wants to make money, but they don't want to do shit to make money. And that's how this goes, guys. You have to test. You have to learn. You don't just, this isn't like crypto stuff where you literally just, like, that's why so many people get scammed in crypto, is because they are looking for these 1 to 2% daily things or whatnot. And again, personally myself, I lost like $26,000 doing that stuff earlier this year or whatnot. And again, I wasn't mad about it. Like, I mean, I still was in profit 100%. After like I only put in like $3,000 and made like what, like 60, 70,000 back. I mean, couldn't really complain about that. But it's still a tax write-off and all that stuff. I'll tell you about that stuff once taxes come up and all that. But that's pretty much it for that, guys. Right? So just test all your landing pages. Like if it's especially if you're using Builder IX or whatnot, make sure you go on the mobile editor, make sure everything looks good on the bottom page, because a lot of people, like, I think he does that with Weebly and Wix. Don't hold me to that or whatnot. But like when it comes to like, the desktop version, you just go and set this up like this, and then if you don't check and see how it is on the back end, I mean on the mobile device up here, then you're sending a bunch of traffic, and if it looks like, let's say the video's all the way over here, they don't see your video now. Now you got people going to your page, and you aren't going to make money because they can't watch the video. They're just going to think the site is broken. Or people might start hitting you up, hey, the site is broken, this and that, So definitely make sure you go through and edit that stuff out, guys. It's really important. Also don't forget to put some advertisement on your site depending on what you're doing. I always recommend creating an entire website. I'm actually about to go through and use one of these little templates here for the training for YouTube or whatnot to create an e-commerce store. So whatever we're going to use here, we're going to go through, build out a whole little store here for you guys, and then we're going to use Facebook ads, and then we're just going to go from there, set everything up here in a second. I'm literally about to do that right after this video. I've been super busy, like I said, with a lot of stuff. I've been knocking out a lot of the videos on TeamDeAngelo. Like my whiteboard is completely full of videos that I needed to make or whatnot. This is actually one of them, so we can cross that off in a second here. The Amazon music video is gonna again, that's in the train. I'll just explain that in another video. But I'm thinking that is pretty much it, guys. If you haven't upgraded to the Pro, if you did upgrade to the Pro, definitely make sure you message me on Market Poster FB, so that way I can add you to the training. And don't forget, guys, to always add your language up here first. So whatever one that's going to be first, add that one, because if you don't, do it before you add the template, right? So if we go right, so now it looks, it changes or whatever, but you can still go through and redo it so that way it loads up 100% in English or whatever it is, or wherever you're going to be promoting at. Even if you're a landing page or whatever, you can always have a few of them on here or whatnot. It's just that you always want to have that first one first, even if, let's say, it was like like this or whatever. Like you always want English or whatever it is, whatever one you're promoting, wherever area you're promoting, you want that one to be first, because you don't want, even for like a second of where they can't understand it, click off instantly, done, right? So you want to make sure everything moves as smooth as possible, where it's like the least amount of work for the person going on your website. But that is pretty much it, guys. This is going to be, the e-commerce should be coming here in a second once I finish setting up the whole website or whatnot. And then I'll show you guys, all of the stuff, whatever. And we're just going to add the products. We're going to do all of that fun stuff. If you guys want to see, like, me build the website out, obviously I'll fast forward, the video of me building it out or whatnot. So you guys don't have to sit there and watch it, like from start A to point A to point B or whatnot. It's up to you guys. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.